I woke up from being sick and chose violence, so buckle up because I'm going to piss half the internet off and honestly, don't even care. So here's the thing. I love feminism, okay? Actual feminism, equality feminism, feminism which is telling you do not disrespect, do not underpay, do not treat women like NPCs. Yeah, that one. I love that feminism. This new breed of fake feminism, like I think feminism went to Shein and bought like a knockoff version, and then this was created or made or whatever. Fake feminism is I am screaming women empowerment until it's about a woman I don't like, or I care about women's safety, but I will stalk, lurk, dox, even harass women for content. I hate misogyny, but I will weaponize it for views. Like that kind of fake feminism, I'm not about. I do not participate, I do not subscribe. My eyes are getting really watery, so that's why half of my face is red. Anyways, the worst part of it all is like people are eating it up. Like, this is not women empowerment, this is someone being mean with a lipstick on. We need to start differentiating these women. It's not girl boss buffet you think it is. It's just outrage, which is equal to engagement, engagement equal to money, money equal to fame, richness, all of those things. It's just you're being used. It's not women empowerment, it's one person empowerment on your shoulder. Simple as that. In my opinion, real feminism is accountability, equality, protection, and so on. But fake feminism is like, I support women until this woman goes against me. I will throw her under the bus just for clout. That to me does not sound like feminism. That to me sounds like you are trying to chase clout, which is okay, but don't be disguising yourself as a feminist because it's giving us a bad name. So you are not a feminist, you are just loud and you just have some sort of followers which you gain because of your fakeness. Like that's about it. That's not, you're just loud, simple as that. Someone cries like I'm a victim of women too, and everybody just like yes, queen, go off. But I'm sorry, this is not feminism. This is cafeteria drama. Okay, this is like you are in your school or college cafeteria, and this is like we are just fighting for what? While real feminists are like fighting for rights, fighting against misogyny, fighting for just equality in general, these fake feminist people are just like going off trends and aesthetics. Like, this is not your Canva templates. Like, women's rights are not Canva templates, in my opinion. What are you doing with your life? Like, is this how you want to leave your legacy behind? If this is your legacy, even, or you don't even care, you just care about money, which is fair as well. But these are like really important social issues, not only for women but for men as well, because men are also painted with the same brush as like all men. And yes, not all men but most men. And like not all women are bad, but some are, and that is giving us a bad name. So why support that? And like you need to like start differentiating between these women, because yes, women are evil too. And be so real. If you change your personality when a man walks into the room, or if your feminism goes out of window when you stop getting validation, you are not ever were a feminist, or you were not going off for women's right. You were just auditioning for clout. To be honest, this was never going to be the things I would have talked about, because these are to me very social, very important issues जो honestly मेरी औकात नहीं है बात करने की, because it's not like I'm like a frontliner doing something for women. I really am not. I am just setting an example for myself, which I have seen, like women in my family, not in just in my family, women around me, like bowing down to men, and I have not done that. I have literally done everything opposite. Like, I'm a single mother on my own, paid for my own shit, like have my own child, like done all of those things. Was like most people cannot do that. I understand that. I come from a lot of privilege. I also understand that. I am aware of all of those things, but I am just telling you, like, I am not doing anything for women. Maybe this will be an example that you can have your own kids, and like you don't need to be in a marriage scam. You don't need to be berated every day for having just a family, whatever. Like, I'm not trying to do that. This is just my life choices. And yeah, I'm not like a frontliner. This was never a channel for talking about these things, because again, as I said, मेरी औकात नहीं है इन सब चीज़ों के बारे में बात करने की. But from my first ever video about Ruhi and Sahil Narang, when people were like shaming her for being a sex worker, ever if she were, allegedly, I don't think she were, but I was taking her side about Kusha Kapila when people are bashing on her for no reason, for just being famous, for just being a self made woman. I was on her side. Like, I have always supported women, empower women who have done great things for India, just for our soft power, just for, like, little bits. Like, even if you change like a social media game, I feel like I respect you. You are a woman who is a feminist, and I support that. But me, I'm not a frontliner. So you can call me a fake feminist if you want, but in real life, I am making changes. I'm not like going into like, like what do you call them? Like riots or anything, but I am doing my bit as a person in a society. But yeah. I think if you are a feminist when you are a main character, then you are not a feminism, you are just doing it for PR or whatever this is. I also think there's a huge difference between fake feminism and feminism, and we always confuse because fake feminism is very rage baity, and a lot of young people who do not have their, like, full brain developed, which is okay. I was also there. I'm not, better than anybody. I'm actually worse, okay? But I'm just saying, like, your brain is not wired properly. It's still in the growing stage, and when you hear someone you find inspiring saying things in a certain way, you go and follow them blindly, whereas you shouldn't. Okay, whereas you shouldn't put like hashtag proud r or just follow like fake feminism but not even talk about real issues, because social media is doing nothing for feminism. Okay, social media is very gender neutral. People get famous, men, women, binary, non-binary, every person is getting famous on the internet because that's what it is made for. But I'm talking about real life. Nobody's talking about the social issues. Some are like Sonakshi Dogra, but most are not. And like most, suddenly my lips look very pink. Wow, amazing. Sorry, I ADHD'd a little bit. Also, I'm very tired now. My eyes are very glossy because I'm very, very sick. Anyways, I just feel like you need to differentiate, okay? Just like do your homework and like do your things. And my lips look very pink. I mean, it's pink in general, and I have applied like the sleeping mask. Laneige, love it. But they're not this pink. This feels like I've applied lipstick because I've not. I mean, great for me, I guess. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about feminism and fake feminism, and why do you support certain people who universally are like faking feminism. Let me know in the comments down below. And I'm sorry for not posting. I don't know if you missed me or not, because I missed you, and it's been 3 days since I posted, and I'm very sick. I mean, I'm feeling better today. My eyes are still very glossy, but it is what it is. My lips are so pink. I am so obsessed right now with this. Anyways, I gotta go. Bye bye.